Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Anime Society podcast. We are back for our second inaugural episode, hoping to make this a long series for everybody to enjoy. As always, you have the awesome
Chaos Beat
and the never not being awesome Anime Freak. Today, we really don't have any topics for you. This is going to be a pretty chill podcast. Off-cuff podcast, just talking about good things we like, good anime, manga, whatever comes to mind. It's just a sit back with a nice brandy in the hand, get you a nice little chair, get a sweet robe on, totally gentleman it up.
Man, this sounds classy.
Oh, I know. This is a class podcast, Taylor. Class podcast.
I didn't realize since we're sitting here with just candy and soda.
Yeah. We're currently devouring delicious red vines, by the way. Not a sponsor. Hopefully not a sponsor. Hopefully they are sponsoring us, because that would be awesome, but they're not. And we also have 2 huge Mountain Dews, because that's always delicious. And we never sleep, so it's our fuel.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I would like to wish a happy early birthday to our other podcaster to my left. Taylor, happy early birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Very much welcome, good sir. And how old will you be?
23.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, he's a 23-year-old stud. Look at that. Okay. So, Taylor, any good anime that you have been watching recently?
Well, I watched the first episode of Sweetness and Lightning, and it seemed cool.
It seemed cool. Can you tell us the premise of that, just in case some of our readers do not know?
It's about a father who's a teacher who's been caring for his daughter since his wife died. He's not very good at cooking, so him and his daughter have been eating TV dinners from the convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
But then he runs into one of his students, actually, whose mom runs a restaurant, and they all cook together.
Is it that one where it's a little girl? And
Yeah.
Okay.
The little blonde girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
If any of you awesome readers or listeners have not seen that trailer, it's going to melt your heart. It's beautiful.
Oh, the show's great, too.
Yeah, I bet. I cannot wait to see
awesome.
it. Let's go with... I have been recently watching, if I can find it here. I know this is such great podcasting. We're so good at this. Even though this is literally our second one, and we don't have a topic, so aren't we just the best?
Our second podcast, and we've already run out of things to talk about.
Yep. Okay. It's in the L's. Taylor, you got anything to fill the time before I not explain to the readers why I can't find this for some reason?
Well, I've been reading a bit of Yowamushi Pedal, and I actually started watching the anime while I'm waiting for more chapters of Accelerator to come out.
Oh, nice.
A certain scientific accelerator from the creator of Railgun and Index.
Kicking ass. That's a good series. Beautiful show.
It'd be wonderful if they made Accelerator into a manga, or into an anime. Fingers crossed.
I would love that. I would watch that. I love it. See, now, me and Taylor have a very complex system sometimes, and I had watched a certain scientific railgun, and Taylor had not. And Taylor had watched... Which one did you watch?
I actually bought a certain magical index.
Yes, and it overlaps in some areas.
Yep.
So whereas my opinion of the accelerator from the Railgun series is he's a huge douche nozzle, it's completely reversed.
Oh no, he's still a douche.
He's still a douche, but way less of a douche.
He gets better.
Yes, but Railgun, he's just an a-hole. But that's where we're coming from, because I was excited to show Taylor the just slice of life, just amount of cuteness in certain scientific railgun. Holy crap, that's a mouthful. Is out of this world, but still very good animations, great storyline, beautiful. Cannot recommend it enough. And it was cool, and I was like, I know half the story. Taylor knows half the story, but both of us know the full story. And we watched the full series all together.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, everything makes sense now. The reason why that character said that makes sense. The reason why that one person showed up in that one episode, because now I know the backstory behind that. And it was fantastic.
My thoughts on Railgun is there's not enough Last Order.
Yes. I agree with you. There needs to be more, because it's awesome. One of them that I've recently got into, I am a mech anime guy. I always like mechs just because they're flying robots in space. How cool can you get that shoot lasers? Anyway, I digress. There is one that's called La Granja, the Flower of Reni. I guarantee you I butchered half of that, even though it's in English.
Yeah, I think you got close, though.
Yeah, I tried. I'm not an expert, so. I've watched 6 episodes out of the 12. It's a very mech-heavy anime. Very good. It's an older anime from 2012. But yeah, I mean, it has a good character set. The story is just heating up, even though I'm halfway through the whole series. But nonetheless, crazy good story, just beautiful writing, and it's crazy. And I like it. The characters are fun. It's a funny show, and I cannot recommend that one enough. So that's the one I've been recently watching.
Oh, wait a second. You said you're 6 episodes in and it's just starting to heat up?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a slower show?
The beginning is the first episode, the 2 robots fight, but then she still fights other robots after that, kind of. But it delves more into her backstory and her daily life, and then it kind of heats up as someone comes to the Earth that doesn't have well intentions, and she's starting to try to help them out or defeat them, figuring out what's going to happen and stuff like that. So it's picking up now. The first 4 or 5 episodes are there's still action in them, but it's not like it's an action centric.
Okay.
The first one out of the gate type of thing. So. Okay, sorry about that. I have a lingering sniffle cold from wherever I had it and whatever it is. Let's see. What is another thing that I have been awesomely watching? I have been kicking some butt in a really old anime, but a really good anime called D Gray Man. And that is fantastic. I'm 76 episodes in out of 103, so I'm more than halfway there. Fantastical. Fantastic anime. There's a lot of episodes, but if you keep with it, very good storyline. Yeah, I know I keep saying the same things over and over again, but when you find something that has a good writing in it, and everything else just comes together, and it's beautiful, and it's a pleasure to watch. Taylor, you got anything for us?
Well, I was just scrolling through Crunchyroll manga and saw the title for Princess Jellyfish. I remember I started watching that like 3 years ago, and I still haven't gotten any further than the first episode. But I remember it seemed like a good show.
That's good.
I think it's more one of those like shoujo shows.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I watched the shoujo. Wait, yeah.
Yeah. Shoujo.
Yep, it was good. I wondered halfway through, why are there so many men with their shirts off? They're really muscular. I'll give them that. But why are you focusing so much on the dudes and their unwillingness to put on human clothes?
Because it's a shoujo. Girls like seeing strong guys without shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Princess Jellyfish features a cross-dresser. I'm sorry.
It's okay. For anybody background, gonna put it shortly. I've been hurt.
You have a problem falling into traps.
Yes, both literally and figuratively. If anybody doesn't know what a trap is, it's either a dude that looks like a lady or a lady that looks like a dude.
Yeah. Usually it's the dude that looks like a lady.
And on 2 separate occasions, I have politely asked for their picture because I thought they were a certain character.
At a convention.
That was at a convention, yes. Not just like in daily life. And I was like, oh, hey, that character, I love that character. So that character is played by a woman. And I thought, oh, okay. He looks womanly enough. Cool. Can I have a picture? And both of them, when words came out of their mouth, it was a low baritone voice.
It was deeper than it should have
It
been.
was deeper than any woman I've ever heard should have ever been. And then I noticed that he had male parts. And that's where I died a little inside. It's happened to me 2 years now, plus. In a row. So the running joke is that it's going to happen to me next convention. I know it's going to happen to me. I'm not okay with it, but it's a curse, so what are you going to do?
Yep. And all the help he tries to get, I try to pay off, so they'll lie to him.
Yep. I don't have a support system here. It's like, hey guys, help me, but behind my back, so like, oh yeah, Pierce will totally help you. And then behind my back, they're slipping the money and be like, go, ask his picture, go get him. So it's a very, very nice, friendly base I have here. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. That's what we're here for.
Some good ones that I've completed would have to be Excel World. In my top 6, not my top 5, it's great. Absolutely beautiful. The thing that catches me is the main protagonist is a short, kind of chubby guy. That in real life, he's nothing. But when he gets into this game, he's crazy good. And he attracts the attention of like the school's hottest girl. And she ends up like loving him and just loving him for who he is and finding his personality great. And his everything else is great. So that's definitely one I would recommend to anybody. Excel World. Fantastic animations. It's it's just beautiful.
Who's that licensed by? Is it a Funimation one? Viz Media. Okay.
Another one. If you like mechs, Adorno Zero is another one. Or, yeah, that's his English name.
Yeah, Adorno Zero.
Yep, that one's really good too. That's a lot of mechs in that, but fantastically drawn, animated, everything. It is beautiful. Okay, Taylor, you got anything for us?
Well, an oldie but a goodie, but I still say the manga's better. Black Cat.
Oh, definitely. Love Black Cat.
24 episodes, one of those being an OVA. But they, in my opinion, they strayed a little too far from the manga.
Yeah.
Because in the manga they were using things like, they were using chi to enhance their strength and make weapons out of nothing. And it was just a really awesome manga. And they could have done that in the show, and they didn't.
Yeah. There's sometimes where people or studios try to do something, but it just doesn't, not enough time or something like that, and it's sad.
They
It's
almost
sad.
followed the manga exactly with the first Negima series.
Yeah.
But I guess they ran out of time or budget because I think it's around episode 20, they suddenly switched gears from where the manga was going to its own ending, which worked for the anime, and I'm still glad they made it, and I'm glad I've got it. But it'd be nice to see more long-running shows.
Yep. Going back to the yaoi that I watched was called Brothers Conflict.
Not yaoi.
Shoujo. Sorry, I don't watch yaoi. I'm sorry for all the people out there. I do not. Shoujo is what I meant. Shoujo is called Brothers Conflict. It's 12 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Really good story. Fantastic writing. And, it's beautiful. Not be disappointed. You got any other things, Taylor?
Well, an anime that would have been really good had they not screwed up the ending was Hyoka.
Oh.
It's about this guy who doesn't like spending energy on anything that's not necessary. And then he meets this girl named Chitanda, who's just curious about everything, and he's compelled to help her figure things out.
Yeah.
It's a good show. The ending is what messed it up for me, but it's still a good show.
Yeah, that sucks. They do such a good job on the ignition, on the follow through, and then they just screw the pooch at the end, and you're like, come on, you were so good.
Well, if he hadn't said one line, even if he would have just like smiled and turned or something, if he hadn't said that one line, it would have been a good ending.
Would have been a good ending? Well, that's...
Would have been a good ending.
Yeah.
What the... Oh, okay.
Another one I would recommend to you amazing people. I know that there's other information about this. Load, please, load. You can do it. I know you can. Okay, there's not going on. There's No Game, No Life.
Oh, that's a beautiful anime.
Beautiful, funny as hell. I mean, every episode is a laugh, but there's serious parts about it too. And just overall, it's fantastic. You will not be disappointed with that anime at all. One that really caught me off guard was the Marduk Scramble movies. There's the first Compression, the second Combustion, and the third Exhaust. Really, really nice titles. I really like those titles too. But if you have not seen those movies, please go and see at least one of them. Even if you only see the first one, the first Compression, fantastic. You will not be disappointed. I didn't think I would really enjoy it, but I ended up loving it and wishing that there was more. It's beautiful. Another one is Black Butler.
Yeah, Black Butler.
But I know it's a very mainstream one, but it is crazy good. Like, the characters are well written. The animation is beautiful. I mean, you can't ask more from an awesome anime. And it's just, it gets dark, but it doesn't get super dark. But it gets like that dark where you're like, this is really intriguing and I love it. But it doesn't get like, oh, I'm not going to watch this anime more because it's creepy dark.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of Black Butler. Isn't it like 300 episodes long? Or 200 or something?
No. 24. The main series is 24. Yep, that's all it is.
Okay.
And then there's Book of Circus, which is 10 episodes. But Book of Circus, I cannot rave and rant about the amazingness of Book of Circus because what a sequel to the original Black Butler. It's an addition. Holy shit, does it do it so much justice. And it's beautiful. So
isn't there like 2 other books?
Yeah. I haven't seen any of those yet, but I plan on it because it is amazing. The story, to give you a synopsis of Black Butler, it's a little child, has a horrible growing up, loses his family, and only has his brother. Loses his brother. Loses everything he's ever known. Demon comes along. Demon goes, hey, I can make you powerful, rich, anything your heart desires. The only caveat is that at the end of your life, I get to eat your soul. That's
Ouch.
it. That's it. He's like, you won't feel pain. You'll be dead. I'm just gonna eat you pretty much. Like, that's all I care. He's like, I will serve you hand and foot 24/7. Do whatever you say.
Oh, so that's that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's like, look, you give me the promise of your soul at the end, and I will be your biatch. So,
wow.
Yeah. But it does it in a tasteful way, where Ciel is not doesn't try to be
right?
Yes, Ciel's a kid. Ciel does not try to be a dick. He grows his empire, but then there's people who get pissed off because he is in league. No, I can't say that. Sorry. Spoilers. I get so excited about this awesome anime that I want to say so much, but he has not seen it, so I can't spoil anything for him.
And doesn't the guy dress up Ciel as a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little trappy, but it's because I know it's a dude, so it's
yeah, I know.
It's totally cool. But great characters.
Okay.
And he's associated with something, people don't like that, so they try to get rid of him because he's a little kid. But he has like a demon butler, and it is amazing. So, yeah.
Wow.
I don't watch a lot of horror anime, and I've only watched this one, but this one has solidified my creepy curiosity, and that's another.
I've heard good and bad things about that show.
I personally loved the crap out of it. To me, it was spooky as hell. There were times where I didn't want to go to the next episode. Like, I physically stopped Hulu from going to the next episode from autoplaying, and I took a break and then came back because I was like, I have to get out of this reality or I'm going to cry like a little girl. It was that good. But it did it in a way that wasn't in your face about it, didn't do it over the top. It was like very plain Jane in the way it did it, but it did it in so many interesting ways. I'm just like, this is a dark, deeply dark, horrific event and an anime, but it does it in a simple, beautiful way. And I know there's a lot of vague things I just said there, but that's really all I can say about it. I mean,
okay.
I think once you watch the anime, you'll kind of get what I'm saying. It's hard to describe it if someone just hasn't experienced the wonderfulness of it.
I've heard it lies to you.
Yes, it does.
So if
But-
you're a hardcore mystery fan,
Yes.
you're gonna be pissed off.
Yes, you will. But I will say it ends it very... It ties it all together. It lies to you, but then you find out those lies, why it lied to you, and it all makes sense in the end, and you're just like,
Okay.
I get it now. That was beautiful. Bam. Love it.
Okay, because the guy that I heard that it lied to you from, I don't think he finished it.
Oh. Yeah, well...
He didn't like the fact that the show lied to him, so he
Yeah.
stopped watching it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tokyo Ravens, something happened in that, and I stopped watching it for a week because I was so pissed
Oh yeah, that's right. You
at
told me
the
about
anime.
that.
And I was like, that is not cool. That never has happened. And that's like only happened about 2 anime I've ever watched. And I was like, I have not seen this happen in years of me watching anime.
Mhm.
And then it happened, and I was like, how could you do it at such a pivotal moment? And I know that's why they did it, because it's like, holy shit, that was crazy, stupid, weird, beautiful, all of the adjectives that I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got past it, and I watched the rest of it, and it was a pivotal plot point, but at the time, I was like, they're the stupidest company, you know, like, how could they do that to this awesome series? Why would they do that? And I was like, look, I just gotta get through this, and it all made sense.
Well, what you just said, I could apply to Ruby Volume 3.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Stuff happens in that just pisses you off.
Yep.
And I'm sure everything will be explained in some way that it'll all make sense in Volume 4. But the way they handled it in Volume 3 made me want to hurt Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good when a anime gets you upset because then you know it's hit at some underlying feelings that you have for that show. You're like, I am so invested in this show that you have done something that pisses me off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, as long as I'm pissed off, that's a good sign because that means that I'm interested and I love the show. Because if I wasn't, if I didn't like it, I'd be like, oh, I don't give any shits.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't care about
Yeah.
that character.
Exactly. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it is just, so beautiful. Another one that the cuteness factor is just off of the roof, literally off of the roof. I mean, it's not literally off the roof.
Off the
but
scales.
Off the scales is, I can't find his English name because, My Two-Faced Little Sister. Oh, no, that's the synonyms. Never mind. I'm sorry about that. It was Himoto Yumari-chan. And, it's about this little girl. Well, she's shorter than the rest.
I've seen some of the trailers for that. She goes from being like this normal girl with average
Yep.
proportions to
Yep.
this little itty bitty girl with a hamster hood, and it's cute as hell.
Yeah. So she goes to school, is a great student, has friends, but then goes home and literally does what every gamer / otaku does and dreams about doing. She transforms into the cutest little gerbil chibi that you can imagine and scarfs down junk food while playing video games and sleeping. Now, if that's not an otaku / gamer's dream, then I have no idea what is. And I'm totally getting my own people wrong. But that's the life. She lives it. It's beautiful. I squeebed a lot because I'm just like, the cuteness is just so much. She, in one episode, I think it's in the first or second episode, she portions out. She's like, okay, I'm gonna eat these chips so that I'll get my saltiness up. The saltiness will make me drink the pop. I drink the pop, then I have a hankering for this. She had like a whole system. And I'm like, that's way more complicated than I'm gonna get into, but that's beautiful and I love you even more for it.
That does look like a really cute show.
Yeah.
It's on my Crunchyroll queue.
Yep.
So I'll have to get on that.
Yeah. The only other
It's
anime.
12 episodes, isn't it?
Yes. Short anime.
Cool.
The only other anime that has ever done something so horribly. This show, I literally stopped watching for a year and a half. I could literally, and I know I'm being a total, saying literally like 70,000 times, but people, if you went through this anime with me and felt what I felt with those characters, and then it screws you the halfway into the second season when there's only like 4 episodes left, I literally just wanted to hit somebody the time that it happened. And it's the Tomori Princess Saga. I watched the rest of it. I finally got over that episode hump, finished the whole thing, and again, like I said on the other Tokyo Ravens one, it made absolute sense. But at the time, I was like, I cannot deal with this because there's so much emotion still with those characters.
You called me to tell me about
Yeah.
it.
That's when you know I'm invested in these characters and I love what I'm seeing. And when something happens, I physically pick up my phone, people, and I call. I don't text him. I called him in this day and age and vented to him vigorously my disapproval with this decision. Yeah.
Yeah, you were pissed.
I was super pissed. Another one that's really good and combines 2 great things is Girls und Panzer, which I probably talked about in the first episode, but
I think you might have. I think
Yeah.
it was on your top 10 list.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
yep.
Or
Okay,
top
well,
5 anime.
girls, tanks, tank warfare. It's hot. Why not?
Watch it in Japanese, you can get the Katyusha song because they couldn't get the rights. to the
Yes,
English
I
dub.
love the Kayucha song. It's so good.
Yeah, I've got it on my smartphone on the work playlist.
Yeah. Another one that is super cute is... hold on, people. Okay, Ground Control to Psycho Electric Girl. Kind of mouthful of a title, but fantastic. It's crazy good. It's cute. You're going to love the crap out of it. Trust me. Taylor, I've been talking for a good probably 10-15 minutes here on this whole thing. Do you have anything to enlighten our viewers?
Well, there's a new anime out. It's premiering it's airing in Japan right now. They just finished airing episode 10. It's called New Game. It's about this girl who graduates high school, and she joins the gaming company that created a game that she was obsessed on as a kid. And from what I've heard, it's just a really good comedy, and I really need to start watching it. Let's see. An anime that I enjoyed, I'm not sure how old it is Bento. Funimation licensed it and released it here. It's about combine kickboxing with comedy about school lunches, and you get Bento.
It sounds weird, but if you watch the first episode, you're like, I'm hooked, I'm in, let's shotgun the whole rest of the series right now.
It is kick-ass. Literally.
Yeah, it literally kicks ass. Another one I'd say would be a really good one if you like good storyline, a good amount of fan service, but not overdone where it's totally in your face every single second and you're just like, it should just be considered porn. This is not. It's Data Live and Data Live 2. Very good action scenes. All the characters you can resonate with. Very good. Just all around, very well done. A goodie, but an oldie, like Taylor had said, is Cowboy Bebop. Classic anime. You can never go wrong with Cowboy Bebop unless you don't like it, but hey. Yeah.
Well, that show looks really stylized.
Let's see. Sorry this isn't so scripted, but we don't follow a script most of the time, so you're just going to have to deal with that. You like our ramblings, that's okay.
There's a show I found called Please Tell Me Galko-chan. It's about a girl who's like, whatever a Galko is, I forget. It's like a highly made up girl, a otaku, and a like class president princess type are all three best friends in school, and they try to discuss their girl problems with each other to sort of better understand the world around them and the people. And it looks very stylized.
That's good.
And I think it's finished.
Another anime for you thriller/mystery fans out there, it's called Erased.
I've heard good things about that show.
Very interesting first episode and second episode, but once you see the whole thing, you're like, holy crap. Crap's full of holes because it's great. It's kind of hard to understand on some level of some of the stuff that he was talking about, but it's great. To give you a little background, something happens. Satoru Fujima finds himself sent back several minutes before an incident occurs, and he can do things. It's like the butterfly effect, but reversed. Well, that's not really right, but he just can go back in time a few times, a few minutes, a few seconds or something, and try to rework the scenario to get better results. But it's all about a tragedy that has happened in the first episode, and he's trying to figure it out while somebody or something is trying to not have him figure it out. And it's so good. It'll keep you on the edge of your seat. It'll grip you. It'll claw at your animal instincts of pure just cravingness for more. So
I've also been hearing things about Taboo Tattoo.
is it about a tattoo that is taboo?
I have no idea what the show is about, actually.
Guy gets a tattoo and
Having
people don't
inherited
like
BB's wishes, Seigi... Wait, no, that's episode 10. Come on. Give me information about the show. I don't know who BB is, and I don't know what's going on. Okay. Tattoos, ancient weapons that drastically enhance the physical abilities of their users, known as the Sealed, allowing them to bring forth supernatural phenomena when activated through the charging of the user's own unique trigger.
Cool.
That's just what we need. More people being triggered. Okay, so it looks like someone gives this one guy a strange stone as a token of gratitude, and when he accepts it, a tattoo appears on his hand.
Oh.
So yeah, if you have tattoos, you basically got superpowers, and you have to use them to fix the world, I guess. So that looks interesting.
That does look interesting. Well, if you anime fans are fans of anime, which I hope you are, or a fan of whatever you like, I'm going to shamelessly plug our studio and our visual novel that we're creating, because why not? We're creating a visual novel called How the Stars Align. It's written by me and coded by the awesome co-star that I have here to my left.
Hey.
And we have some illustrators working on some of the things. We have most of the demo, almost all of the demo written, and most of it coded. We just need to get illustrations and background stuff done. Other than that, we are good with the demo. And we also have a studio called Ninja Haven Studios. If you want to look up our Facebook page, then you totally can. We'll be more than happy and psyched to answer any questions you have or anything like that. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have anything that you want to help with, suggestions on where to find some good artists, please let us know.
Yeah. I got a few people working on some stuff here and there, but not like a concrete, like, full-time team and stuff like that. So, yeah, it should be interesting. Should be very well written because I'm writing it. I'm not trying to plug my own writing, but I'm trying to do a good job at writing so I produce quality work for you people. So, hopefully I'm going to do that. Hopefully it's going to be kick butt. Hopefully you're going to love it. And what more, because we have another one in the works from our coder, Taylor over here. He's going to do one, and so we're going to chump out that one too. So we got a bunch of things coming, but if you look up Ninja Haven Studios on Facebook, you will find us there. We don't have a lot up right now just because we don't have a lot up to show you guys.
Yeah, we've kind of been stalled in development while we wait for story breakthroughs and, again, finding artists.
Yeah. That's the difficult part. If I could draw this whole thing, I totally would, people, but I can draw stick figures. And that is it. Well, thank you guys all for joining us on our second podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment of why you think we stink or suck. If you just hate us, just tell us that too. That's always welcome. I always welcome feedback, even if it's negative. I probably won't like you that much. But hey, I don't have to see you in public, so.
Negative feedback helps us improve, kind of, hopefully.
Yeah. If you like that, you can go to our Facebook page, Anime Society Podcast on Facebook. Again, he can answer any questions we can answer any questions you may have, want to need have. If you need to have want anything, little word trickery.
Any suggestions on anime to watch or manga to read?
Yeah.
Always looking for new stuff.
Yep, help out our community and kick some butt. So, hope everybody has a good rest of their day. And we will be back in 2 weeks to do another one. And hopefully we'll have some more concrete themes and so maybe some free music pumped in there. So it's a little bit more professional. Right now it's just me and him
2 guys
sitting
talking in a room.
Literally in his room right now with a microphone on the floor. So not the most professional thing I've ever seen, but yet I think we're still doing a kick butt job. So again, thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for more. And we love you guys. Thank you.